So you can hear in the background carbon fibers cutting. That's what you're looking at right there. We're getting some other videos of it. But I want you to see what it's cutting is if you haven't seen it yet, it's this quad right here. So let me go ahead and let me save this, and then I'll try to show this to you. Let me see, 2D. Okay. All right. So what we're looking at, what we're cutting, is basically this quad right here. So this is the quad that I designed. This is a custom drawn, custom from scratch, and you'll see the video online. I'm going to come over here, and I'm actually going to cut the body out, and hopefully we should be done shortly. We've got a couple different camera angles here, as you can see. If you haven't seen the shop before, this is my shop. This is the second carbon fiber machine here, and then there's a third one going on right here. Just getting a little bit of work done now. This is some of the inventory that I've got, so you know, you got your controllers here and everything else. And again, like I said, we're cutting that right now. This should be done in a few minutes. And when it's done, we're going to have the parts that look like this custom quad that we designed right here. And so let me get back to that. We'll be doing the work in the shop here. So you see, we're about 6 minutes into the cut. We're able to now get this done pretty quickly. And then to give you an idea of the component, let me show you what I got for the components real quick while that's cutting. So we're going to go with the Emax motors here. This is what was designed for it. And then we're going to use the Fly Color all-in-one F3 flight controller with the 30 amp ESCs. We have got the Rush FPV VTX on here. And I'll give you an idea of this one. I haven't shown this yet. This is the new camera housing that I designed here in-house. Whoops. And that housing is going to be, it's an onyx and carbon fiber combination. So that'll be going on there as well. And then you got the FlySky piece. So getting back to turning the camera around, if you want to see how they're doing here, we've got the frame already cut out. And now we're cutting out one of the other pieces. And this should be done, shortly. About just to give you an idea, a long time ago, about a few months ago at least, it was taking roughly a couple hours to cut this properly. I've upgraded the equipment, spent a lot of money to get the better bits. Everything's pretty much custom made now for our cutting. We can now cut the frame out in about 15 minutes. So it definitely has sped up the process quite a bit, which allows us to do more. And then, like I said, we've had this machine here. We have now added a second machine, and this is up and running as well. And then we've got a third machine sitting here that needs to be assembled. To be assembled in the next few days. And then we've just received a bunch of components in stock, including about 600 motors, about 400 flight controllers, and maybe about 1,000 ESCs. So we've got pretty much everything you need here if you need a custom quad made for you. This one's specifically designed for this, and we'll see where we're at on the drawing, on the cutting here. Yeah, I think, David, you're watching right now. So if you're watching, that's the frame that we made. And that's the one that's going to be for you. So hang tight. You're about to see some more parts getting cut on it. That is one cool design, huh, David? That should come out looking really nice, man. Yeah, that carbon's pretty sweet. So it's gonna take 2 sheets. The size of this is incredibly big. I mean, look at just the side alone is pretty huge. So it's gonna take a second sheet just to get the rest of the parts on there. But that's what a 250 takes. So I figure after this cut, I'm gonna make sure everything fits, and then I'll start the second cut, and then we'll get to assembling. So far, we're in about 14 minutes on the cut, and we're pretty much headed towards completion now. Hey, one little quick note for you guys watching. You guys are going to watch this later. I got to tell you guys something. When somebody helps me and really takes care of me, I like to mention them. And this is a company that I went to. Name of the company, for all of you guys that are doing CNC and whatever else, it's called Precise Bit. And you know, this guy that I called him out of the blue. I wanted some help from him, and I want to say the guy's name is Ron Reed. And Ron Reed spent over an hour on the phone with me to help me pick out the right bits. He didn't know I was going to buy. There was no guarantee. But I got to tell you guys, if anybody is looking to go to a good place for bits and for other components, drill bits, router bits, whatever it may be, look, give this guy a call. Precise Bits, 719-488-9640. Ask for Ron Reed. The guy's amazing, and he's got my business from this point forward. I'm not going to go anywhere else. So let's get back to the cut here. All right, here's what we got. We got a couple circles now that have come out, and that pretty much does it for round. That does it for round 1. So I'm going to try to set this phone down, or at least give me a second to turn this off. Let me turn that off here. I'm going to turn this off. Alright, so now that it's a little quieter in here, and David, I know you're still watching. So what we're going to do now is basically peel this piece off and take these parts out. These little circles are going to come out easily. The adhesive that I use is pretty easy to remove on this. So let me see if I can put this phone down on something real quick, and that way I can get my hands free. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get this in the picture here. We'll try that, maybe that'll work. Hold on. All right, so let's see if this will stay on here. Okay, so while that's sitting there, let me get a screwdriver and pry this up real quick, see what we got. Whew, that is one big frame. My goodness. All right, so we'll peel the backing off here. Just kind of take that off, see where we're at. Edges look really good. I will buff this and sand this just to make sure we are super smooth on this one. I like my carbon fiber to be extremely smooth and not have any sharp edges. And then this, here you go, David. You like that? That's pretty mean looking, I guess. For the rest of y'all, this is the custom, just a side that I was drawing to put the components in, and it ended up looking like an animal of some sort, I guess, running. So I'm going to peel that off real quick, and let me get that off and see what we ended up with here. Now, like I said, we're going to have to do a second sheet. This cut actually took 10 minutes. It didn't take 15. The next cut shouldn't be too bad either. Let me clear that off. David, I don't know if you can see this, but I mean, it fits perfect. Look at that. That is one side that is absolutely perfect. The measurements couldn't have been any closer. There's no front and back movement. There's no side to side movement. Obviously, it's gonna move like this because we've got to put the other side in and then bolt that together. But as far as if you can see from the bottom, when you look at the bottom here, you can see there's no movement for this thing to turn at all. And when you're looking at it from moving forward and backwards, it's a perfect fit. I hope that looks good to you guys. That is about as mean of a quad as I can put together. I'm going to do the other side right now and assemble the whole thing. But there you go. I mean, this is a little statue, I guess, you put on your desk. But all right, well, that does it, guys. I'm going to go into the other cut right now, and we'll see you guys shortly. Talk to y'all later.